What does it feel like to buy 15,000 pounds worth of oak planking so you can start building a traditional wooden sailing vessel? It feels like the start of something rather special. Hello again, everyone. I'm Don McDermott. Welcome to another episode of Building Lady Garnet. Now, in the last episode, I went up to Norfolk to have a look at some oak that was for sale, and in this episode, I'm going straight back up to Norfolk to collect it. Later on in the episode, I'll be starting to set up my workshop by building a workbench and also some shelves for storing tools. But first things first, back up to Norfolk, where I met with Linda Pargeter from the Wary Mod Trust, who I was buying the oak from. Linda, along with the late Vincent Pargeter, famously restored the Trading Wary mod over a period of 20 years at the end of the last century. But today, it's all about oak for a new Trading Wary. Chris from Matt Gregory Transport Company arrived with the self-loading HIAB. And after a quick discussion of strategy, it was time to start loading. While Chris set up the HIAB, Linda and I organized the timber as a couple planks and some 3" by 6" bulks were heading off to other places and needed to be separated from the timber which I had purchased. An hour or so later, all the timber, and that is a lot of timber, was loaded onto the lorry, and we left the empty Norfolk fields behind and headed home to Buckinghamshire. Chris went part of the way that evening with the oak, and then finished the journey bright and early the next morning, arriving at Tom Jones' boatyard on a clear and crisp day to unload. Rather exciting to watch it being unloaded, if I'm honest, because with it now on solid ground at the boatyard, it really feels like it's mine. And being the owner of so much oak planking and posts is certainly an interesting feeling, to say the least. I have to say a huge thank you to Matt Gregory Transport and their driver Chris. Great job all around, and I will certainly be using them again. This is not the last time I'll be getting oak from Norfolk, that's for sure. I still need a lot more, and I hear tell there's some good stuff up there if you know where to look for it. With the oak safely stored away, it's time to start setting up the tent so it resembles a workshop, starting with some new shelves and a workbench. So the plan with this set of shelves, really more of a cupboard, is to fix the frame down to the bench and to the back of the tent, put in a shelf and add a cover which can swing up on hinges. That way anything I keep in there is secure overnight, but when I'm working I can have it open and everything easily accessible. And there you have it. A few tools and boxes of screws as samples. I haven't actually decided what I'll be storing in here yet. Now, before I start the next little project of building the workbench, it's time for a sweep up, and then I'm putting a tarp down to cover the entire floor of the tent. That'll make it a bit easier to keep clean. So the workbench is basically done now. It just needs some diagonal braces, and the tool cabinet needs a lick of paint. But my main priority right now is to take care of all of the oak. It needs to be machined, cut off the sapwood and the bark, get rid of some of the checking at the ends, and paint the ends to protect them to aid with the drying process. I also need to figure out how I'm going to store all of the timber. Not so much where, I've sorted that out, but what order I'm going to put all the different planks in, because I need to do this wisely so that way I don't have to go digging through the stack to find a piece that I want, because this stuff is really very heavy. I also need to think about the fact that there is going to be more oak coming. I've in fact already bought another uncut log, a 10-foot log that's up in Norfolk. It's being sawn for me up there, and that's going to be coming down to the boatyard sometime in March. This latest purchase brings the cost of the oak, including the sawing of it and transporting of it, up to about £20,000. So thank you so much to everybody who donated to the fundraiser after the last video. And thank you all for watching this video for two reasons. One, because even just watching it does earn revenue to support building Lady Garnet, and also because I get a real thrill out of seeing how much you all are enjoying this project, as I am also enjoying it. And it's only going to get more exciting from now on, since I've got the oak and the building of Lady Garnet can properly begin. Please do hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next video when it comes out, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching.